Welcome or welcome back. It's Karen with Karen'sKitchen.com. That's Karen with a Y. You will find the link in my bio to my food blog. Why don't I follow many recipes? I think actually it is a much easier way to approach food and a more natural one to create with what you have, especially if you haven't been shopping for a week or two. So a lot of you may think that developing your intuition in the kitchen and cooking in this way, that maybe there's something mysterious about it. So I just want to shed some light on what I mean and how I go about that process. So usually I start with an anchor ingredient. That means usually either a fresh protein or a fresh vegetable. Maybe it's something that I've pulled out of the freezer. And then I want to think about what direction do I want to go with this? What kind of flavors do I want to give it? Do I want it to be kind of Mediterranean theme? Or maybe I want it to have a little bit of an Asian flair? Or maybe I want really some comfort food? Or maybe we haven't had that much fiber that day and that's my main focus. So all of these things kind of can be going through my head as I'm contemplating what I will cook. And often my husband will come into the kitchen while I'm cooking and say, honey, what's for dinner? Well, I don't always know, and I say to him sometimes, you're gonna love it, and he usually does. Because I create it as I go. I don't always have a clear-cut vision when I begin. So as an example, yesterday I had some ground turkey that I had defrosted and I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do with it, but as I started thinking about what I had and what maybe I was kind of craving, I thought, you know, Italian wedding soup would be really good. And that is a soup with little meatballs and also some fresh greens like spinach or kale, and it has little pasta balls in it. And it's really delicious, but I didn't have all those ingredients. But I thought, you know, I can make some little Mediterranean-inspired meatballs, and I can make a soup that will be great. I had some chicken and lamb stock in the freezer, so I was able to use that. And as I looked into what other vegetables I had, I said, you know, I have this head of cauliflower that I want to use. What's really great with cauliflower? Ask your kids. Cheese, right? So Parmesan rinds, I keep these in the freezer. They're fantastic in a soup, and in this case, it's just the ingredient that I needed to really amp up the flavor of the cauliflower and the other vegetables that I combined in this soup along with these little meatballs, and it was delicious. And guess what? In our house, soup does qualify as a meal. My husband asks, do we get a hunk of bread? And yes, a hunk of bread makes it a meal for him, and it's exciting and fun. So that's just kind of one way that I approach how I will create a meal. So let me know what you think of that, and if you're finding anything useful here, please share with a friend and let them know. And also check out my food blog, Karen'sKitchen.com, that's Karen with a Y, and let me know what you think.